Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world, come and see. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.
Good evening, everybody. Okay, so we have to cover something today. Me and Michelle have been watching about all the stuff on YouTube about the Atlas, 3i Atlas, Sonar 2, which is the certain versions of the original names in the IAU. So we're going to try to explain this as best we understand it. There's a lot of sensationalism out there on YouTube, and unfortunately, a lot of the stories that we hear may be more clickbait than facts. So let's try to go with what we do know about this thing. Oh, where do we start? 3i Atlas is a pretty big deal. It's I see my screen isn't quite centered yet. Let me adjust this a bit here. This is a... Actually, I'm going to shrink my screen a little bit down a bit, because I feel like I'm in a Gothic building anyway. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think unlike Michelle's screen, which is so huge, you can really see her sweat pores. I don't want to make it that big. So basically, so what's going on with 3i Atlas? What is it? Where is it from? And how old is it? Well, we don't know exactly where it's from. We know that from what we have seen, it's got microthrusters. It's got the ability to turn on a dime. It's got navigational abilities. Best scan we can get in the inside shows that It mainly consists of exhaust gases of nickel and carbon dioxide, which and some cyanide gas as well. Now, why would you want to have cyanide gas in your exhaust plume? I don't know. Oh, it just does. Um, However, let's talk about Falcon 9 that was released not yesterday, a few days ago. Originally, to go up there and try to do a reconnaissance mission to find out that the reconnaissance didn't work quite as expected. Let me still filming. Oh, okay, got it now. Okay, it's better. So this reconnaissance mission was attempted to determine like where the hell this thing is coming from. All right, and so they launched a Falcon Heavy 9, a Falcon 9 heavy lift rocket, all the thrusters, and they could slap on the thing to give it enough resources to get out of Earth's gravity and propel it as fast as they could go to catch up with the cometary tail of the thing. I got some samples of that. And then they activated some kind of a deep scan. You know, it's just like the Sand Voyager. Captain, we're being scanned. Enable evasive maneuvers, Tuvok. Aye, Captain. Blow it out of the sky. Wait. That brings a question. Did that become an offensive move on our part? And did they do a defensive action on their part because we couldn't respect the privacy? Oh, yeah, I'm adjusting that, trust me. So that's the question. Give me a minute. I'll take off the weight and make me really small. So, yeah. Whoa. All right. That's trying to get this thing balanced. That's one thing in portrait streams. You gotta realize you only got a small window here to work with. You don't have this huge space. So, yeah, so they are. Let me see if I can make that even smaller. Michelle did this on her stream and she was working. I didn't shrink my screen that much, though. You gotta make me like a little kid. No, well, it's a big Gothic building. I can get away with it. It's true. It is a Gothic building, isn't it? Yeah. The Gothic patio. We can make it huge. Whoa, you're making me seasick. Oh, stop! All right. Okay. All right. So they got a very quick tertiary probe before the probe was disabled, and it showed indeed that there is a ship, a standard cigar-shaped ship underneath this. And it's like duh. Like, you didn't realize the rest of the stuff on the top was mostly for camouflage? Are you that stupid? Of course it was camouflage. You don't think the ships come like that out of the assembly line, do you? How do you know? Okay, that's a good question. How would you know? Well, okay. So how would you know? We don't. We don't know. It's just it's an interesting question. How you doing, Bianca Parasola? I did zoom out a bit. L.A. Hodgkins. Unlike Michelle's stream, I don't really worry too much about monetization. That's another story. We'll get to that in a bit. So now we have evidence that the 3i Atlas has changed its course towards Mars. And there's saying that Mars is interacting with the probe. How does it interact with the probe? I don't know. I'm not. I find that a little weird. Um, I'm trying to get myself level. Yeah, that's the best guess I can get it. All right. So yeah, it's interacting with a probe, and so there are things going on in Mars that the probe is causing to activate from a distance. And then it goes to listen to these horrific people. Oh, it's gonna crash into Mars! Honey, it's got microthrusters. This thing is basically navigating around space junk like an ace pilot. You don't have to worry about it crashing into Mars. Something tells me it's going to go into planet-keeping orbit, and then it's going to send shuttles down. I don't think it's going to crash into the planet. So you don't have to worry about that, honey. It ain't going to crash into the planet. You've been flying like an ace the whole night. The whole time you're out there, whatever, how many thousands of light years, I don't think you need to worry about somebody deciding to just to basically throw a constant in the wind and just ram it. I don't think that's going to happen. Is it going to land on space? I mean, is the whole thing going to land on Mars? Interesting thought. It could. I mean, theoretically, they'd be like the when Kirk was working on the NC 1701A Enterprise, right? And they landed it on Earth instead of working on space dock, so they could easily lay carpet and things like that. So yeah, is it too big to land on Earth? Maybe. Is it too big to land on Mars? No, because Mars is mostly empty anyway. So they could easily land in one of the valleys, like the Valley of Smeridaris, and be quite fine. It's huge, and it's got a lot of room for 3i Atlas. Now, is it manned? Yeah, apparently it's manned. It's a manned craft. And apparently, once they reach the destination, the crew, which may have been in some type of suspended animation, have finally woken up, and of course are now taking controls. That's one of the reasons why they dealt with the Falcon 9 heavy lift rockets, trying to act like a peeping Tom and disabling the deep scanner because they didn't want to be scanned, right? So we know that. But I don't think it's going to smash into the planet of Mars. It just doesn't make no sense. Why would you want to smash into a planet and you're already that far away? You know, you've already flown all this way. You're not gonna smash into a planet. It makes no sense. No, it doesn't. No, absolutely not. Does that mean that that it couldn't decide to do such a mission? Why? Okay, that's a good question. Why? Are these the preservers? Think about this. Mars is clearly would be perfect for terraforming. It is. Humans have always wanted first dibs on Mars because we always said it's a good backup plan that's most compatible with human biology, and we'd be able to terraform it and have space colonies. Or maybe this craft is thinking the same thing. They're Larians. They're not, and also Arcturians and Pleiadians, according to some psychics. They picked up on the signal. They said that there are Larians, Pleiadians, and Arcturian. Yeah, because I'm an Arcturian starseed. So I think it's kind of funny to think about. In fact, that Michelle and my races are going to be possibly landing on Mars, and I think it's going to land. I think they're going to use their shuttlecraft. They're going to land after they put the rock in the polar or in planet-keeping orbit, which makes sense. Then Mars would have a third moon. That also would be the CNC. How you doing, Hammer Nails? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yes, we have your music for you, but just make sure you remember that the music show is from 7 to 9, and then after that we go the Guiding Light. We do the Grand Old Opera. We do the other shows. We're gonna pre-screen and make sure that they're the right ones, so we don't have to go, oops, wrong show. How many times have we done that? Too many. So, I'm sorry we didn't send out an announcement. We don't know what the streams are going to be called when they go live, so we just basically just put them out there. Well, we're live now, so please help us share out the word, people. Let the world know. Let the world know. Tell the world I'm live. Tell the world I am here. Tell the world I'm here to share with you all and learn stuff. Yeah. Now, what about what's going on with Swan R2? Which is a short name for some IU designation, which is 100 times bigger, coming in fast and furious from deep space, too. Its trajectory shows it's going to be buddying up with 3i Atlas. Well, we don't know much about this, except we know it has a 10 gigawatt power plant. 10 gigawatts? I need that much power to run the flux capacitor. Oh, really? Does it have a flux capacitor? I don't know. Do you think it's doing interdimensional space travel? Interdimensional space travel would be a very, very good way to save a lot of time. Let me explain how that would work. There is an infinite number of dimensions in space, but for the simple argument, let me just say we have 100 spaces, all dimensions, just to keep the math easy. There probably is more than that, but if there's an infinite number of dimensions, remember Sliders, the TV show? Right. When Mallory was traveling between different dimensions of Earth, all the different ways Earth had changed, and at the same time, she didn't change the time in the day. Pretty much. He ended up going from one dimension of Earth to another dimension of Earth, and the worlds were completely different places, right? Well, what if we got a creature, ET race, that could do the same thing and just move between different time-space dimensions? Do you think that being a peeping Tom is like being a murderer or rapist? No, it's more like being a perfect job for a person who wants to become a paparazzi. It's the beginning of Stalker, actually. Yeah, it's unfortunately now the people 3i Atlas think all human beings are basically stalkers and peeping Toms. Captain, they are being scanned and they have all these optical devices pointed at us. Dirty little bastards. They know everything about us. Well, unfortunately, they saw through our camouflage. Should we just take off the fake asteroid skin and just show our real form? Watching all their old sci-fi movies, I say that'd be a very bad idea. Hi, Nat. How you doing? Welcome to the show today. And yeah, round button. Let's go. Welcome to the show. I wonder if they watched The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. If they did, they're probably going, oh shit, there goes our plans. No. Are they benevolent or are they malevolent? Or are they kind of neutral? I would say before the Falcon 9 did their deep scan, I think they were more willing to be neutral or maybe more towards benevolent. But now I think they're a little on the cautious side because they realize that human beings make terrible peeping Toms. It was too obvious, so they knew we were sniffing their waist. Ew, that sounds gross. Sniffing their waist. Hey, let me go ahead and send something up your tailpipe. Oh, anyway, so they this sonar 2 is coming. Is bigger. It's like 100 times bigger than 3i Atlas. The Palladians have said, as the Galactic Federation has said, is that we have been having our stealthy probes monitoring your civilization in space. We have our ships in disguise. Well, apparently 3i Atlas is one of the smaller craft that they have finally decided to send out, and originally just to comb the universe, but knowing fully well that with our probes like the James Webb Space Telescope, Hubble Telescope, a few other instruments, poking and prodding them with the space optically and with infrareds, that they knew that they were being scanned. And they've probably been monitoring all the news and YouTube and going, oh shit, there goes the universal plan. I mean, after all, if they've been listening to so many YouTube videos, they're probably saying is, NASA is freaking out because it's going to smash into Mars. They're probably saying to themselves, I'll say, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Let's go with option 2 and quietly land, like they show in Star Trek, go a planet-keeping orbit and send down our shuttlecrafts instead, so we can quietly drop our payloads of terraforming material off and maybe some of our crew members. So we don't have a panel right now. There's no panel today. Because there just isn't. They're not going to do panels today. So this is just more of like, you listen, you chat, I read, I respond. Okay. So how you doing, Brain Dead? Welcome to the show today. I gotta be honest, I'm looking forward to seeing what these ETs are gonna do. Because this is unprecedented in human history, in recent human history. I would say in recent human history since the times of the Egyptians and the Mayans and many other races and the people of India. This is unprecedented. This is a once in a 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 year event.
Oh yeah!
Oh, and we don't know what they're gonna do. Doesn't it sound exciting? You want to know?
Oh yeah!
So do I, but we'll find out sooner or later, won't we? Hello, Tiff. How you doing? Welcome to the show today. Now, I think about it. Me and Michelle have been having some weird dreams about spacecraft. Let me just talk about that real quick. First of all, we have dreams sometimes that are more personal than not, but one of them is Michelle always thinks that somebody's necessarily fucking with her eyesight. We know no one's fucking with Michelle's eyesight. I don't think it means literally someone fucking with her eyesight, but we don't know. You know, it's just, yeah. Her eyes are okay, but they're not perfect. No, they're not perfect. We had dreams of somebody messing with her ears, someone messing with her vocal cords, somebody, what? Who? Are they? We have heard that ETs have been known to come into bedrooms. They've been known to come into bedrooms in some abductions. But to my knowledge, we're not being abducted. It's almost like the ETs are studying us remotely from their crafts, wherever they are, and going, this is an interesting situation here. This person has both male and female parts, gee. How do they reproduce? No, it's not. Asteroids don't have microthrusters that can keep perfect navigations. They're based on outgassing of volatiles. This craft is keeping perfect navigational timing and tuning of thrust firings. This is not an asteroid. It's a comet. It's meant to look like one, but it's not. It's a disguise. It's a real ship. And the one that's coming after, as I said earlier, Swan R2 is even bigger than this by 100 factor. We live in interesting times. Times that I'm finding absolutely to be exciting because this has not happened in almost 3,000, 4,000 years, at least. Don't you feel the magic? Don't you feel the magic? It is there, my friends. The magic is real. The real deal magic. No, Bailey, it's not. However, we did have some actual asteroids come by Earth. They just flew by, did nothing to us. But this is not one of those. It's a stellar craft. It is a craft. Even NASA, even Avi Loeb is saying this is too uncomet-like to be called a comet. And even if that sounds weird, guess what? That's okay. Okay, it's your opinion. You think it's a stupid boulder, or you think it's a stupid dirty snowball. But what if it's not? What if it's not? Think of what it could mean for us. We could be having our first contact. We could be seeing our first ETs. Confirmed ETs. We've already seen the unidentified flying objects, unidentified aerial phenomenon, right? We already saw that a Hellfire missile was shattered by an orb. Then the orb kept on going. Where the hell did that come from? That's not a 3i Atlas thing. But if it's a pan-dimensional ship traveling in and out of space-time, moving in and out of dimensions, like I can get in and off my seat. Think about what that could mean. Saves gasoline, saves fuel. You don't have to worry about having enough fuel to last for a couple 100,000 light-year trip. You just go ahead, just go from one dimension to the other. Poof, just like sliders, right? Just like sliders. Just go one place to the other, and you don't even have to worry about it. I am looking forward to seeing if this aliens could be real. Well, let's put it this way. What if everything that they're not telling us is the truth? That's a good question. What if it is? What if the stuff that they're not telling us is the truth? More and more people are beginning to realize that NASA, Space Force, the NSA are not going to necessarily tell you the truth because they're afraid of a panic. Only thing is, the majority of people watch enough science fiction movies and probably saying is, we're not going to panic. We want to meet the guys. Some people think Michelle is an ET as well, and she's not. And it's another question. Do we have ETs here on Earth? Yes, we do. We do. Area 51 and other places have had aliens in Dulce Base. They've had aliens in Area 51. We have them here already. They have underwater bases of their own. They've established themselves on this planet. Their crafts can go out of water and into the air and then into space and then back to water again. truly amphibious craft. They can go anywhere they want. And they don't have to worry about getting water up the cooters. You know, I would say if I said anything, I'll say, howdy! How's it going, E.T.? How's your world? How are you doing? Did you enjoy your trip? Did you have a good time? Why are you here? Oh, I'm willing to talk to you. So let's sit down and let's talk for a spell.
Oh, yeah!
Agreed. Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that logic. That's the show. That's the principle of the show me state. It's not funny. That's the logo. That's the logo for Missouri. Show me state. Okay, I agree with you. Show me. Show me you love me. Show me. Words. All I've been doing is reading words. Show me you're here. Show me you love me. Show me your proboscis. Well, congratulations, Tiff. I'm glad you're having a good time, Bradley. And today is Hammer Neil's birthday, so Michelle has got his playlist. Hi, Rusty. You don't get? Let me get the cat on TV. We all know Rusty wants to be on TV. He wants to be on his MTV. There he is. Let's move the camera a little bit over here. Yep, that's not working. That's how you do it. Your money for nothing and your girl cats for free. Yeah, you want to basically... I know what you're thinking. What's a bet? Agreed. Yes, happy birthday. Thank you very much, Bradley. I'm glad you're loving the show. Michelle's not hosting it, I am. That's true. Lumi's hosting the show. I'm just a guest. Yes, you're just a guest. I'm just a guest on Lumi's Hill. Okay, Rusty, you're in my way. I can't see the screen. Okay. So, well, you big fur ball. All right, come on over there. So, he's a big cat. He's a huge cat. By the way, we also question YouTube's changes after the 10th of August. But Michelle's covered that to death. I'm not going to go through, rehash it over and over again. But just to say is that YouTube has been experimenting with things. Remember the concerns about AI slop and how they said after that was like the 10th of August that they were going to crack down on AI slap, and then an AI update. Well, you know what they decided to do? Let's make even more AI slap. Let's make it so you can't tell real from real or fiction when you're looking at your portrait streams. Actually, it's on shorts. Exactly. The fact of the matter is, it's just so weird how they've been using this AI stuff. That sometimes you can't tell fiction from reality. I love the way that Betty Rebel looked, though, when they said the Flintstones in real life. Yeah, Betty Rebel was a real beautiful looking person for sure, absolutely. What about Wilma? Redhead? Yeah. She looked okay too, but I have one question. What? Where did they get the images? It's regenerative AI. They had to get the pictures from somewhere. Maybe the Flintstones movie. Ah, yes, the Flintstones movie. Okay, great. I'm glad you'll be listening, Bradley. I appreciate that. One person we haven't talked to lately is Carmen. Is she around? I did see her briefly. Yeah. Where the hell are you, Carmen? I'm still here. I was just listening to everybody. Oh, okay, good. What do you think about this ET thing? ET thing. Well, it can't be any worse than some of the guys I've dated. Hopefully that they have a decent personality and they can seriously can show a woman a good time. That'd be nice. Would you date someone like Cameron Nails? So why not? I think he seems like he's a nice looking man. He certainly knows his way around the woodshop. He does. Yeah. And I like a man who's good with his hands. Yeah. Not just in that area, dear. Somebody that can put something together out of wood material, glue, nails, saw blades. That's pretty good skill to have. Of course, down in your country, Brazil, they tended to use a lot of concrete. It was cheap. But we did use wood for the Amazon too, yes. I know they did. So, what do you think the ETs look like? I don't know. Maybe they're handsome. Maybe they got nice muscles. Maybe they're smart. I don't think they're stupid. Trust me, they basically built a spaceship that travels between the stars. That's true. That's true. I bet they have some nice reproductive equipment down there. I don't know about that, but yeah. I'm sure they do. What about the women? I wouldn't have that too. What's it like when they do snoo snoo? Oh my god, that's a good question. I have no idea. Well, he just took off on me. I brushed him this morning. He actually brushed me yesterday too. He also wants attention, not just for brushing, but because he wants to hang out. But he just let go. I have no idea. They're about to twist your Schwartz. My cords. Yeah, the wires. They don't like being pulled that much. So, the spacecraft is coming. And what do you think they're going to do to Mars? Yeah, this can be. Yeah. I have no idea. I think that if they're going to terraform it, they're probably going to make it like their home planet. Well, they better get in line because humans want to do the same thing. Guess who's got the better tools? I love cats too. Michelle loves cats. They're part of our lives. By the way, the original the original piano playing kitty cat was born in 1984 and died in 2014, something like that. 40 years, almost 40 years. I think Rusty's gonna have a long, prosperous life. Trust me.
Oh yeah!
And see, I mean, come on, be honest. You survived out there with all those cars, and he hasn't become a road pizza yet. Let's hope that day never happens to him.
Oh yeah!
Oh, maybe you can get in here sell another dog or cat, Bradley. There's nothing wrong with a guy with a cat. Cats are good for some people because, unlike dogs, which can be a lot more work to take care of, cats are pretty relatively easier to manage. Thank God we get paid tomorrow. I gotta get some more cat litter. Yeah, I know. So tomorrow we're gonna get some more cat litter so we can make sure to have some so we can change it. And kitty litter changing day, it's probably gonna be like Wednesday. Make it so, number one. Now, the reason why we're doing a show like this is because we're trying to get more views up. Not that it really matters so much on my channel, because most people don't give a flying fuck about my channel, but we care, and we're trying to get more people to be part of the platform. Which brings a question up, Michelle. What's that? Do you think because you leave the YouTube automated ads on, do you think that could be driving people away from your channel? It's possible. Yeah. But we didn't have the monetization last night on the Discord, and we did okay. Well, brushing his belly is kind of hard. I did brush his belly yesterday with a very fine tooth comb we have that's even finer tooth than the one that's black. And we get lots of fur off that brush. And then, but I do that at night when I'm in the bedroom because that's where the other brush is. So you use the same brush for yourself. Not that much. Not unless I make sure I really get all this cat hair out of there. I don't want any orange hair in my head. Well, maybe we can get you guys. You guys can get some pets. You know, the thing is though, it's hard to find pets nowadays. There used to be everybody have free kittens. Sometimes the cat distribution network will drop one in your lap. Sometimes literally. Yeah. And maybe that might be a thing for the future. Get another cat for Rusty to play with. What if he wants a female cat? That's a good question. A female cat. Of course, I don't think he wants to have another alpha male in the house because I think that would piss him off to no end. Because he's comfortable as it is. He's a Taurus cat, you know. He enjoys his quiet life. He doesn't really necessarily want another cat, especially a male cat that's going to try to upstage him and go, "Hey, this is my spot. This is my spot." "What do you mean, son, that's your spot? I always sleep there." "No, Aunt, I'm marking it out." "No, no, 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 it's my spot, I'm telling you." "Well, too bad I just marked it." "No, you stupid son of a bitch." Well, tonight is the Silver Moon Radio on Kick. Michelle doesn't do panels on Silver Moon. I was going to do it with Hammer Nails, but it was easier for him just to send me a playlist of the music, so I said that's fine. Yep. Yeah, I got some kitty cats. I see Rusty get a nice female cat that looks like Rusty. Get an older female cat. She'll still keep him busy. Especially if she's fixed, especially after she had kittens. So I'll definitely keep Rusty busy. Oh, I am in the mood for some snoo snoo. Oh, God, lady. I'm so tired. Right now, I'm having a dead cock syndrome. You need Rusty. What? You need some enzyme for natural male enhancement. Ah, I see. A panel on Kick at 11 o'clock at night? You don't want us to get some sleep so we can make sure we're up for the morning show on Monday? Yeah, it's true though. If you look at the fact is that Rusty's 14 years old, and we got a female cat about this, maybe about 5 or 6, right? She's gonna keep him his little tail wagging, that's for sure. Well, I mean, we used to have panels on Kick a little bit. Yeah, but the thing is that it also kind of messes up Silver Moon too, because the fact is that Silver Moon is a radio channel, and we tend to like to focus on the music and the old time radio shows. The show's been starting at 7 o'clock, and then it's 11 o'clock at night, so now it's 12 o'clock in the morning. That means by the time we're done, we have like 4 hours to settle in, get some sleep, wake up for the next day. And Monday morning is going to be a normal morning day. And then the afternoon, the money should come in from YouTube, and then we can go ahead pay the bills. And order the room at the Red Carpet Inn. Yeah. Not tonight, Brain Dead. Tonight is Silver Moon as Hammer Nail's birthday. He already gave us a playlist of music he wants to hear. And we do panels all the time, and they're not really always bringing in huge volumes of people. They do sometimes. Last night's did pretty good. Yeah, we had a lot of views in it, didn't we? 310? Oh, that's good. We had 310 views on the Discord last night, guys. Good. I have to pay a video of yours with a panel. Trust me. So, buon compleanno, Elmer and Nails. Yeah, buon compleanno tu, signore. It's it's gonna be interesting to see how that's gonna work because Silver Moon is growing. Oh, you're gonna play that strange song the Noodles gave you, that one about the woman spreading her legs wide for the guy? I gotta find out which song it is. He sent me a couple different songs. I don't know which one it is. Well, I mean, let's put it this way: we kind of wonder, like I said, if the monetization could be hurting the channel, but then again, the monetization may not be hurting the channel. Oh, I'm sure after that, sweetie, we'll find something to put on there. Don't worry about it. We have our standard operating procedure. We're not a fill in for another hour and a half. That's no problem. Yeah. Well, I mean, the way I see it is that, these channels, YouTube is kind of screwed the pooch, I think, with the AI stuff. The dual format, which I can kind of, like Michelle has shown, she can emulate it on here, but the sooner they can get that out, the sooner we can figure out what's the best way to do the layout. As I'll show you right now. Told you it was small. That's how you have to get it in the center. Yes, that's how you get it in the center. It's not gonna be a pain in the ass. It's like you're too damn tiny. Oh, Shakita Kainai. Ah, that's what you like to say. I like to say something else and it ain't so sweet. I like to say, oh, go goddamn fuck it. And I mean is that don't forget to put the likes in the like jar, guys. Please double tap the screen. Let's get those likes up. Also, unfortunately, because I'm not monetized, I can't be hyped. I think that kind of sucks, personally. I love when you press the wrong buttons, Michelle. It's been one day. I know. I always press the wrong buttons on that board. Well, let's just say congratulations to everybody that's watching. We're up to 13 earlier. Yeah, we were up to 13, and so AT is coming. AT's coming to town. Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting when ET shows up and says, like, Lenny and Squiggy, hello. Or, my name is Daryl. This is my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl. We come to look at your wonderful world and see where we can park our giant RV. I gotta admit that would be exciting. I could just see him try to pull into Death Valley, right? Park right in the Grand Canyon, going, ah, shit, there ain't no water and sewer hookups here. Well, you're the one that wanted to take the big bus. I told you to take the little tiny pop-up, and you decided to take the big bus, you stupid lunk. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get make it easier for you to screenshot it. There's some of you guys will love screenshots, right? Yeah. Yeah, if they parked over at that Grand Canyon, that'd be kind of weird, right? Oh, my dear honey, you have this huge empty parking lot. Why are you not going out the bottom? Nothing. What are you doing with the top? Nothing. What the hell are you doing with it then? Nothing. What do you you're wasting space, you stupid moron. I can't help that. It's just the way the software is. Yeah. At least with the Studio Restream IO, you can do that. You can't do that with the YouTube app.
Oh yeah!
Because the YouTube app is too stupid to figure out how to do the most basic thing. How about you just let us go ahead and choose our aspect ratio we want? And stop hiding this stupid thing deep in the stupid screen where you can't find it. Personally, I wish they would just take the entire shorts and portrait streams and throw them off a cliff into Death Valley. Yeah. Well, that's the whole problem. Is it's better one way and not the other. So how the hell is the dual format going to work? I have no idea. How is that going to work? I bet those on TV saying, "Ah, shit, I have to look at a fucking postage stamp." And then the people on the phone say, "Ah, shit, now I got to turn my phone 90 degrees." YouTube. The phone weighs a lot less. Everybody can turn their phone 90 degrees and there'll never be a problem, and there hasn't been for decades. Why do you have to push the stupid AI bullshit? On top of pushing this portrait streaming bullshit. It's just stupid. A whole portrait stream thing is like, don't YouTube realize that on the phone you could always do that no matter what? On the iPhone. On the iPhone 3GS. Michelle wanted to do portrait? No sweat, man. Just go ahead, turn the phone portrait, and just double tap the fill screen. And everything becomes portrait. You couldn't zoom now, but you could at least make the screen extra huge. So tap the screen once, guys. Really looking forward to what they're going to do with the dual format and how in the hell are all the portrait or landscape streamers are going to figure out, oh shit, I'm only showing a third of my screen. They can see my freaking freckle nose. Well, because that's the reality. You're losing a third on this side, a third on that side. Think of it like giving yourself a mohawk. When you start losing that kind of resolution on landscape TV, all you see is this skinny pillar of, I got space. I got space. Let's fill that space. I want to unzip, expand, and explode. People already think YouTube is basically a bunch of jokes because they can't tell if you're real or not. I got one person telling me, I don't know if these videos you're watching when these from Zodiac World or whatever it's called is real people showing really drawing pictures, or if it's AI just drawing things at hyperspeed. Zodiac Attractions, which is the human drawing the artwork, that was based on real artwork that they draw. They probably have so much of it now and they're sitting in the collection that they're probably reusing the same pictures over and over again to tell the story, which they are, which is cute. I like it. I like the woman with the hair that sticks out, the black woman with the hair that sticks out like this. Poof, 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 poof. She's kind of cute. Yeah, she is. Or what about the guy that kind of looks like the Virgo guy that looks kind of cute too? He's got the nice trim look, nice happy smile, thumbs up symbol. Yeah, the blonde haired guy. Yeah, he's cute too, yeah. I always wondered how you could draw so fast. Lumis, you know, when I did my comic strips, I couldn't draw them that quick. I know what you got. How do you draw anything so fast? Time-lapse photography. I know about that. I used that for claymation. Yeah. Fascinating, though. Just a really weird thing to think about all the stuff that we do. We're all talking about YouTube's AI slop, and then next thing you know it, they're saying, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks now to VEO3 is now being integrated. Now you can do it with AI shorts. Well, gee, that's just wonderful. The world is already fake enough. It just shows you two how much common sense you've lost. A sense of reality. Gee, I can't find it anywhere. Where did you put it? It's a good point. Where is that reality about this AI thing? I think it's kind of stupid, honestly. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me either. And people are saying this, honey, I'm a little bit concerned about our son. What's up, my dear? Our son keeps yelling at the computer, calling it stupid and not listening to instructions. What, do you think the computer's going to respond when you yell at it? I don't know, honey, but I think our son has kind of lost it. He doesn't seem to make any more sense anymore. He's totally gone bananas. And oh dear, sorry to say it, but that seems to be the way a lot of people in this world are these days. Brain dead. I only just posted that the first time. Just helping out Michelle a little bit. And by the way, don't forget that we are looking forward to meeting the ETs. And we'll just think we're looking forward to going to ChillerCon. Chiller Theater. Gotta get the reservation this week. Get the reservation for the room. You're gonna go for one bed or two? If I know Neil, she's gonna go. As long as you got a room, I can always sleep in my car. Why would you have to sleep in your car? You only ordered a single bed. I think you said you could sleep on the floor. No, I'm not gonna make him sleep on the floor. That'd be stupid. Well, I'm a retired snack, right? From the days of 1870 to 1910 in Kamppi, Finland. Well, that's the idea. We're trying to avoid that. Michelle doesn't want to sleep in the car because after what happened with the new constitutional regulations say that cities can criminalize sleeping in the car. Nobody wants to sleep in the car anymore. I wonder how Craig's doing it. I think he's staying in a campground, which is fine. Yeah. Besides, Noodle snores too. Oh yes, he does. He snores just like I do. Don't come on knocking when you see this van vibrating. What'd you do? Put two people with handheld musical instruments in there? Yeah. Let me see your lease. My lease? Yeah, let me prove that you're not a homeless person sleeping in your van 24/7. But you see, I got a permanent address on my ID card. That don't matter. It doesn't mean that your girlfriend couldn't have already kicked you out. That's cool, Bradley. So it seems my channel is getting all the fun and Michelle's not. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Can I make a suggestion? Turn off the monetization during the streams, because let's see if we get more people to at least peep their eyes in here. Yeah, I try. I don't mind you put the first one on when you first come in. You know, that first ad that shows, that ain't so bad. It's when you get the ones that show up in the middle of the chat without something saying, and now a word from our sponsor, ad guns, and now back to our show. Already in progress. Hey, wait, I just missed the last 15 seconds! Why couldn't you pause the damn thing and then run the ad and then start it over? Damn straight, that's annoying as fuck for everybody. I mean, if you think about all the stuff that we do every day on YouTube, right? So right now, Michelle is trying to get... I ordered a new bow because I think my bow sucks. Yeah, we know. That's coming Monday. Oh, good. So I got a good chance to review the bow. I want to see how that works because I think the other bow is kind of crappy. It's not the only thing, honey, that's crappy. I want to tell you something. I noticed that, you noticed it too, that the peg box, the pegs are a wee bit short. What the hell gives with that? It's like the guy didn't drill the hole deep enough to put the peg all the way through. I really need to see a luthier and get that adjusted, because I really think that would help a little bit tuning if I can get the pegs to line up properly with both sides. And yeah, well, you got it for free, so I wouldn't bitch. Trust me, if I bought that violin, I'd be howling at the moon like a dog. Trust me. Yep, absolutely. I don't really have a lot of time because Michelle just got to get everything put together for Silver Moon tonight and eat something for dinner. What are you going to make? I don't know. Pizza? Honey, you just had 3 bagels for lunch. How much do you need? No, we didn't practice the violin today, but we are going to have some time to do a little bit after the show is over. So it's going to be interesting to see how all this works. So all the stuff, Michelle wants to get a Hammer Nails playlist ready. She also wants to get some of the other stuff, the AI playlist put together. She wants to get the guiding light. I got to make sure we get the right episode in. What did you say? It was 8:06 or something? Yeah, make sure it's the right episode, because a couple times the guiding light episodes were a little bit out of order. It's a telenovela, so which means if they're out of order, that's not going to help the audience know what's going on, because it's going to confuse them. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how everything's going to work out. What do you think News would do if you were the first one, the AI decided to invite you to ship and you were able to live stream it and he couldn't? I think he would be pissed. Because he'd be like, wait. I'm supposed to be number 1. Wait, why does she get a chance to stream on the ship and I can't? Probably because she made friends with the ETs and they thought she was really pleasant to work with. Yes, happy birthday to you, Hammer Nails. We want to say that. We hope you have a good many happy years, and you have a very successful life and career, too. Knowing Noodles, he probably sit there going, probably rib the black guys, or if they what happens, they'd be gray aliens and going, man, these things are ugly. Ah, your ship is terrible design. Yeah, that's that stink. I'm sorry we farted. It smells like garbage cans. How the hell do you eat? I eat crystals for breakfast. Oh, crystals? Yes, sir. Crystals. Titanium crystals. It's good and tasty and it's healthy, and it gives us extra crystals in our diet. Oh, you guys are weird. No one will go, hey, can we stop off for a Chick-fil-A on the way to your planet? I'm sorry, sir, but there's no Chick-fil-A near us. There is no such thing in our planet. Would you like to have some asbestos cakes? I can't eat this crap. Kevin, quick, get me home. I gave you time to pack a picnic lunch. Yeah, I know. I didn't think about it. I thought you were kidding when you said the food was going to suck. I can see Michelle going, sounds interesting. Let's give it a taste and see what it tastes like. Especially if a beautiful Victorian woman comes around and shows her beautiful purple body, Michelle. She strips down buck naked. Do you like what you see? I spread my legs wide for you. I think Michelle will be like, I know, that sounds weird, doesn't it? No, really, we don't know anything about the guys. We don't know anything about the ETs that are coming. We don't know their exact plans. Maybe they might just come home and say, I'll tell you what, Tesla, I'm going to show you how it's done, son. You want to spy on people? Let me give you the tricks of the trade. You might learn something you might use. Yeah, actually, it does excite me. It does, because the whole idea of let us meet the North American snow queen, and they'll blah blah be swooning over a very large, luscious body. Of course, if the carnivores are burning, go, man, I gotta trim all that fat off first. Well, anyway, so we're gonna get ready to wrap it up because I gotta help Michelle get the stuff ready for the Silverman radio, and I guess you're making a rock for dinner, huh? What, frozen pizza? Yeah, I guess so. Not really my thing. I kind of lost interest in pizzas. Well, that's because you eat them. I haven't had any lately. No. No, so I probably will have a frozen pizza tonight. It's Price Chopper brand. Yeah, it's Price Chopper brand. So, just keep abreast of what's going on the internet, guys, because we don't really know everything going on with 3i Atlas. We don't know everything going on with Swan R2. We have no clue what's going on with Swan R2 because it seems there's less being discussed about Swan R2. It's interesting. 100 times bigger. That's a pretty scary thought. I mean, we just dodged a skyscraper in space. That was an asteroid that came through close to Earth. It just flew right by us. It was about the 100, 200, about 950 something feet long. That skipped right over us, along with another little one that skipped over us too. They were asteroids. So, the big guy probably would never been burned up in our atmosphere in a realistic period of time because the thing would have been just too big, and so there would be a it would have been pretty noticeable hit to Earth. Not really, but we still want to say thank you for coming and being part of your birthday celebration, and that'll be starting at 7 o'clock on Kick. That's www.kick.com/BICHELA. And we want to get everything put together so that everything will go smoothly, which is the goal, right? And so for now, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watched the show today. And so let's get this credits rolling. Make sure you press the right button though. Oh, I know. So make sure you get your fingers on the other button so you can change it to portrait. Yeah. All right. So you got it? Not yet. Come on, Michelle. It's right there. There's your cursor. Yep, they got it now. Okay. So everybody, I want to say thank you all for coming. And we'll see you real soon at 7 o'clock on Michelle's channel. You have any Mary Jane tonight? Probably. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know, because I did find one of the leftover mango cinnamon. Ugh, those things are disgusting. They are. But, some people like them. Some people like a coloscopy too, but I'm not exactly one of them. No, I agree. I wouldn't want a coloscopy. You're not shoving anything on my ass. Nope, definitely not me either. All right, so everybody, going to let you go. Say thank you all for coming, and we'll see you later on tonight. And I got to figure out how to push all these darn buttons. Oh, yes. Think fast. Yes. All right. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world. Come and see. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here. Let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, So stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way. Crystal clear.